For a very limited time, join our giveaways and take the chances to win with us. Just check the description.
Various businesses, like DeFi, NFTs, Metaverse, and DAO, are common in the crypto circle. A large number of altcoins have developed throughout the long term, with Ethereum ruling the market. One of the models is Polymath. With Polymath, one might distribute your grumbling security token, access network-approved partners like legitimate firm kite suppliers. Also, construct your security token across-the-board place. It likewise handles the production of one's security token rapidly and without any problem. Is it true that you are one of the many excited about purchasing Poly this plunge season? Today in Poly's cost forecast we will examine the significant cost factors driving its worth before long. With practically no further ado, let us plunge into the Poly price prediction for 2022 and then some. Polymath, POLY, price prediction for 2022. The coin began the year with a bullish pattern. It was exchanging at about 40 cents on the 1st of January. Losing the limit, the worth plunged to $0.324 by the extremely 1 month from now. By the 1st of March, the cost had ascended to 40 cents, inferable from an ascent in volume. The symbolic rose to 50 cents by April, yet couldn't support this cost level. As the value adjusted to the negative pattern, it dove to reach 30 cents on the 30th of April. The worth of Poly has kept falling from that point forward and was exchanging around 10 cents. Progressively, at the hour of composing, the coin was exchanging around $0.1977. Poly price forecast for Q3. To satisfy the various requests and security necessities of safety tokens, Polymath made a blockchain stage explicitly for this reason called Polymesh. As the market settles, this could become urgent. Wherefore, Poly might possibly flood to the most extreme cost of $0.2483. In actuality, a deficiency of certainty among the brokers could make the worth lessening to $0.1820. The cost will dynamically increment to $0.2109 with straight cost impetus. Polymath price forecast for Q4. The Polymath was sent off to smooth out and bring down the cost of safety processes. Toward the finish of 2022, the worth of the token might expand because of a lift in the interest for security components. In this situation, the cost can gradually increment until it arrives at its hypothetical high of $0.3190. Be that as it may, components like horrible analysis or a potential market implosion might make the value plunge to $0.2326. The typical cost could reach $0.2694 when the bullish and negative targets are considered. Polymath crypto price prediction for 2023. Assuming that the stage centers around expanding its utility, it could develop considerably. In this situation, Poly's expense might increment to another high of $0.5500. The cost could, be that as it may, drop to a low of $0.2876, on the off chance that it surrenders to shakiness. At last, the lack of development could drive the cost to settle at its standard $0.4032 level. Poly price prediction for 2024. Polymesh gives a capability to character plan. Quite possibly of the most urgent component that empower clients to purchase or sell tokens without having their characters confirmed. This can end up being very useful in pushing the coin to new highs. Thus, the cost might expand up to $0.8690. The cost might decline toward its conceivable low of $0.4496 in the event that the framework neglects to keep up with its expected crowd. Be that as it may, the absence of effective drives might bring about a normal cost of $0.6336. Polymath, POLY, price prediction for 2025. Polymath has fostered a few devices for the organization that furnish non-specialized clients with a simple method for exploring its elements. Furthermore, Polymath can possibly change the monetary business sectors by melding buyer-agreeable apparatuses with Polymesh's powerful capacity. That being said, it could bring about a cost increment to $1.3433. Conversely, a likely monetary fiasco or a worldwide market breakdown could make the value tumble to $0.7110. Notwithstanding, considering the bullish and negative focuses on, the normal cost might be at $0.9742. What is Polymath, POLY? Polymath offers innovation for making, giving, and overseeing security tokens on the Polymesh blockchain created by the Stage. North of 200 coins have been carried out using Polymath's Ethereum-based Stage. Additionally, Polymesh is an institutional-grade blockchain. Planned only for administered resources. It was sent off in the wake of understanding that current blockchains couldn't fulfill the capital business sector's administrative principles. It resolves the fundamental issues with public foundation encompassing character, consistence, mystery, administration, and installment. To put it plainly, Polymath modernizes old-fashioned techniques and clears a path for new venture vehicles. Besides, alongside the conclusiveness device Grandpa and the convention Pollux, Polymesh works on an assigned proof-of-stakes agreement. Basic analysis. Polymath was laid out to tokenize a confidential venture. This approach made it apparent that starting protections on the blockchain was really difficult because of extreme mechanical and administrative issues. On the other hand, Poly is Polymath's ERC20 coin that was carried out on the Ethereum organization. For the organization of safety tokens, the open-source Polymath framework and Token Studio ensure straightforwardness. The ERC 1400 standard guarantees that symbolic code follows predefined determinations and limits mechanical reasonable level of investment. On Polymesh, shrewd augmentations act as the establishment for tokens. Guarantors can program extraordinary principles into security resources utilizing shrewd expansions. The element meets the two controllers' consistent necessities and backers' useful requirements. Especially, shrewd augmentations can be utilized to change financial blocks connected with capital portion, records the board, and administration rehearses. Here are a few speedy features on the essentials of Poly. Information and proprietorship security is safeguarded by Polymath's classification. Its administration gives ways of taking care of issues, set ideas in motion, run the association, and upgrade the construction. Additionally, its consistent system lays out appropriate rules for creating, delivering, and exchanging security tokens. Polymath, POLY, price prediction. According to the Polymath price prediction formed by our master board, on the off chance that it underlines explicit associations and developments, it could take in extra buyers and financial backers. Poly could turn into a top security token because of the development of its foundation. Thusly, Polymath might arrive at a most extreme cost of 32 cents toward the finish of 2022. Conversely, it could guide south to 24